It is the 10th of August, and I'm sat inside my 2003 Defender, which I've been trying to get back on the road literally for a year now. It was August last year that I started working on the rear brakes. I'm getting on a plane in 3 weeks' time, and I'm basically on the road for about 2 months. I've been pushing and pushing and pushing to get this vehicle done and on the road so I could use it this summer. This thing, I don't know if I can. So I've just been around the vehicle. Like, my list of things to do is getting smaller and smaller. It's basically like put the bumper back on and fit the snorkel top and clean it a bit. But I've just been around the vehicle and checked the electric lights, the lights, because you think, oh, you know, that's always a good, easy check to do. And there's 3, maybe 4 electrical problems on this vehicle, which, anyway, so let me go show you. Headlights work, full beam works, that's good. Fog light works, albeit it's on the wrong side, which I'm probably going to get an MO2 fail on that if they're hot on that. Right, turn it off. Indicators just stays on. They're all working. Switch to the other side. They're all working. They just don't flash. And then the hazard switch, they come on, but they don't flash. So that might be the flasher unit. And then brake lights. I push the brake light pedal. Brake lights aren't coming on. So if both of them don't work, then that's probably the brake light switch, which is ironic because I had the brake pedal out. And then the only other one is side lights on the front. This one's working, but this one isn't. And I've swapped it around and it doesn't work in the other one, so it's got to be the bulb. Well, the bulb looks alright. And then actually the best thing to do is take this off here and put this one on this side. One-handed, actually. Hope this works. Okay, it does. That's good. Wiring's not the issue then. That's going to be simple. Okay, first problem solved. Right, brake lights. Do you want to see the definition of a dumbass? Look at that. There's my problem. Didn't connect the bugger back up, did I? Oh wow, that was fiddly as hell. But they're back on. That's the test. Oh yes. That's one. One's working. So I was just going to swap over the bulbs from the other side where it does work to check if this plug's working, and oh, no it's not. If we look at the end of the bulb, there are no contacts left in there. They've completely corroded out, so that's going to need to be a new holder and a new Econoseal plug. Okay, so scratch that. The reason this looked corroded is because these are actually the pins stuck in. So the one on the left there, I've been able to pull the pin out. There were the pins that came out of this one in there. So I do have loads of these spare actually, that I just you can buy these. I've got a whole box of just all the full lights from a Defender. It's great just to have these available because people fit LED ones and then they sell these for cheap, just the whole lot. So but you just got to remember, I've just taken that one up there with the new holder, and the bulb is blown on the side light, so you could end up fixing one problem and causing another one. So that's good. So those are both scrap now. This is the lens, that's a spare lens. Brake lights! As far as the hazards, I'm going to make an assumption that that's the relay that's the problem, and the relay's in here. Should be, I think it's the black one. So I've got this on the bench, wired up to an actual indicator light. And it's working, and it's flashing faster because it's only got one light on it. So this flasher unit is actually working. God, I did have a million hands. I've connected it to an old power supply from my computer. So that relay's working, which I can't see any problems with it anyway. The next thing to check, I guess, will be hazard switch, and this is a second hand one I've got, or a second one I've got that I can put on. So all I've done, this is weird, it's the next day, just turned the hazards on and it was solid, and I've left it for like less than 10 seconds and they've just started flashing. they're all flashing. It won't flash if it's not drawing enough amps, which is what the problem is when you put LED lights on, because they don't have the wattage. Basically, you need a high enough wattage for the relay to be able to make it switch on and off. Let's see if I turn them off and it happens again. Huh. Solid. Let's wait, see if they come on. There. See that? This is clicking. And they're all working. So I wonder if this is actually bad in some way. This is one I tested on the bench. Kind of works. Anyway, one of the benefits of having brand new bulkhead looms is that they do actually have relays on. So this one is from 2005 onwards, South Africa bulkhead wiring loom. So I'll test that one. And this one is aftermarket, but it's from the Kalahari rest of the world spec wiring loom I tested. So got a couple of the tests. Should be good. This one has never been fitted on the vehicle. This was from a working vehicle, so give that a go. Okay, that's the brand new one from the rest of the world spec bulkhead. Huh. And that's a faster flash. That's quite a fast flash actually. Let's try the next one. This one's the aftermarket Lucas one. Huh, that one stays on as well. Let's see if that triggers. There we go. And that's slower. So there's something going on where maybe they're drawing too much power and that's what's making these slow, or they're not calibrated. Well, that's interesting. This is the one that was originally on the vehicle and the one that doesn't turn on quick enough. This is listed for Pumas. The part number YWT 10002 is listed for Pumas. This one's listed for vehicles with a trailer socket. And there's another part number, I think it's YWT 3, is a 3-pin one without a trailer socket. So this is one from the rest of the world spec wiring loom. This is one that's been replaced. But this one has the problem as well, and that's a 4-pin, so that might be the wrong spec. They've basically got the same numbers on, more or less. 6 times 21 watt. That says 2 times 5 watt, and this is 2 times 5 watt plus 1.2 watt. Huh, it's interesting. So this one works, and this is what's listed as a trailer socket. I do have a trailer socket. It's hooked up into the wiring loom, into the chassis loom. Why there was never a problem before, the indicators worked fine. It's really odd. So the solution to that is going to be fitting this one. Yeah, it works. I'm not really going to dig into it right now, but it just works. If you know why that, I think that's a Puma part number. I mean, fair enough, the Puma wiring's different. There may be different resistances on things on it that might affect how it operates with the wiring. Let me know in the comments. So as it turned out, they were just all silly things, and some of them are probably my own fault. But there we go. So, ticking things off, I've actually booked an MOT now, so we're nearing getting this thing back on the road. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.